everyone receives is a reflection of us.
Welcome. Allow me to pour a cup of tea. I was saying to myself the other day, actually it was just now, to be honest, conversation within myself about addiction. And I think this comes in light of letting go of the things that no longer serve. A phrase, again, that is so old-fashioned. So what does it mean? Let's break it down. The art of letting go. Well, in my opinion, it's about removing yourself from the things that are so-called addictions. Daily habits, the things that appear to us as habitual. And you ask yourself these questions: are you addicted to water? Or are you addicted to walking, breathing air, or maybe mangoes? Are you addicted to those sort of things? Is it tea? Are you addicted to coffee? Some people are. So let's look at all the things that are addictions. Drugs, sugar, caffeine, cigarettes, maybe pornography for some. I think all the things that appear to us to be of good nature are not addictive. Even the collecting of so-called basketball cards or Pokemon and these sort of things become addictive because you chase the top cards. They are addictive because of many more factors than that, potentially from an inner child wounding. Or maybe it's just to thrive for personal things. But addictions, therefore, hold us back. So when people talk about letting go, or being our own worst enemy, or blocking our own path, these are the things that create those. These are those habitual blocks that stop us from receiving the abundance, lowering our vibration. For you see, I went to the beach today. Spontaneously, that's how I live. Went for a swim, had a nice cleanse in the ocean. It was quite nice. Walk on the sand and then drive home. And you see, that cleansing rejuvenates yourself into a high vibration. And then I had a lovely dinner with my parents today. Played a game. And we had 6 rounds in that game and I won every single one. You see, this high vibration is about rewarding, receiving. But it was to highlight to me how I feel, that winning energy. And then even for myself, I would then go and do something potentially that would lower my vibration, therefore blocking my own gifts, my own abundance. So even myself has challenges that I must rise above. It's not anything bad, but consistently lower my vibration for certain things. But it's identifying why. It's another purging, yes. It's another letting go, of course. But just the same as I was able to give up the cigarettes, I was saying to myself that it didn't matter. I didn't have to. It wasn't an underlining cause. It wasn't going to stop what was coming. But for my overall health, it's so much better. And yes, it may have hindered certain things, but for my health, it mattered. So it was important. But it was going through those motions, going through that to remove the addiction, to understand why. We shouldn't be addicted to anything. Fast food, sugars, they create all these things, chocolate. You don't create low vibrations by having some chocolate, no. But overeating can. But it shows you all these low vibrational foods that present themselves to us. That indulgence, if you will. So the letting go just isn't about removing people or toxic relationships. It's also about removing the things from our life that shouldn't be there. It's not that they can't be. I'm not saying you can't have a piece of chocolate. Hey, even I do. It's nice sometimes. But you don't become addicted to it. It doesn't just stop there. The addictions are things like gym junkies. People who do things, they must get bigger and have bigger muscles. Why? There are underlying problems. They're never happy with the way that they look. And even myself, after giving up cigarettes, I've gained quite a lot of weight. So it's about understanding who I am and loving who I am and knowing and putting things in place, because one of my dreams is to have my own gym equipment. I even wrote out how much it was going to cost. It's not cheap for the ones I want. It's going to be about $70,000. But it's not about the money. It's about how I felt when I was envisaging it or creating it in my mind's eye. It made me feel really good, because one of the things I don't enjoy is going to the gym. Just the environment, the atmosphere doesn't suit me. But a home gym with my own equipment where I can work out with me or a future partner, of course, that is loving, and it makes me smile. So I plan these things. But I appreciate who I am in this moment. I like to think and say, I'm worth my weight in gold, that's why I gained weight. Or I'm going to evolve into a beautiful butterfly, like how the caterpillars fatten themselves up to do so. So you always find the honesty and the love within all of these aspects, and it just helps that inner self. So by letting go, you're rewarding yourself with more love. So an old school habit or saying of letting go isn't always just about removing traits from others or ourselves. It's about understanding the things that don't serve us. Appreciating the food we eat, the waters we drink, and the juices. Even small things, saving an insect or helping certain things, these are attributes that harmonize us to the reality of nature. This is what pushes us forward. This is what creates that high vibrational state. And when we go back into those old habits, we lower that. So we are therefore blocking the new abundance coming in. When we wake up in the morning, we start again. And we go and we go and we go. Until such time as we realize, and it is just all about our own willpower, our own focus and strive towards it. Certain things have to play out, and you trust the journey and trust the process, another old saying, but you do. And you believe in it so much, and you want others to believe in it too. But as with everything, when you change and you see that positiveness around you, then your environment changes with you. It also plays on how you react. How do you react to certain things that may not go your way? Do you get flustered? These are the sort of processes on how we react emotionally to situations that are not in our favor. So many aspects, so many challenges and tasks we overcome emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. But all of them ultimately lead us to where we're supposed to go. We are future leaders. We are future healers. We are gardeners of Mother Earth in all aspects, from arts, cultivation, and leadership. So times are upon us, and there is so much joy and happiness to come. And I hope to share it all with you someday. So it is with that, I leave you with peace and love. Take care.